Hello, welcome back to another video. Since yesterday's video, we obviously finished up this parking lot and this little office building slash bar over here. In the time in between, I ended up finishing the roof, the windows, and the lighting for this townhouse right here. And then just kind of went through and added a little bit more details. Not too many, just a couple more trees and a few benches over here by the greenhouse. But there is one thing that I wanted to show you real quick. I have mentioned it in a previous video, and we are finally starting to get somewhere with it. So let me show you that real quick. And here is our test run of a flying machine for this mountain. So like I said before, I have previously said that we're going to be taking out this mountain right here because as of right now, that's our midtown. It's too small in comparison to the rest of the low town. So pretty much from here, this whole mountain, and then over there and just a smidge over here will be our midtown. So still plan to do a good bit of this by hand just to kind of keep the materials that we get from it, but I wanted to do a test run of a flying machine with a TNT duper, and it works wonderfully. Until it killed me, because I didn't know that if I placed a block underneath the TNT, it would set it off for some reason, and it killed me and blew up the rest of the materials that we had for the flying machine. So for the time being, gonna have to hold off on ripping more of this up with a flying machine and probably do it by hand until we get some more materials to make some more machines. But let me cut to what we're going to be doing today. Alrighty, and we are back by the brewery. So for today, I am hoping to finish up this other townhouse that we talked about yesterday, and hopefully sneaking in one more right here, which if I do one of these, I'm probably going to do this one, but I'm going to flip it around. So I'm going to have this little portion on this side and then scoot it over a little bit, have a little bit of separation in between this little corner building and this one. So I'm going to go take some time to get some materials, and for you, it should just cut straight to a time lapse. So if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Okay, and here's kind of what I'm doing for the first layer. Pretty happy with it. A little bit of trial and error, but I think it's coming out pretty nice. I may do some more for the corners, so maybe extend this little slab design all the way down. Not too sure yet. Get a little overhang for the doors, and I think all I'm going to do is just one more layer on this, and we'll be wrapping this one. So I'll catch you in a little bit. All right, and there we go. For the most part, got this building done. Uh, Same as pretty much all the others. No interior, but hopefully at some point. Really happy with how this one came out. I definitely think it'll look a lot nicer once the rest of the area is, kind of finished up with the sidewalks and the decorations. But overall, really happy with it. And I think now I'm going to work on this one. So I'm going to go clean up my shulkers real quick and get a new set of materials, and I'll catch you in a bit. Alrighty, so here's what I'm working with, which pretty a lot of brown that I got going, which I know one of my recent ones I did also uses mud brick,
but I don't think I've done a full, like, the base of the building or the core part of the building being brown and then mixing in mud brick with it. And then I got some iron bars for the windows. And then for the trim, I'm thinking some quartz on the trim. So I'm going to do what I said earlier. I'll flip this around and probably scoot it over, but I'll probably flip it around first and see how it looks. And if I like it, then I'll keep it connected. Um, but either way, about to hop into this time lapse and I'll catch you in a little bit. Alrighty, and I got it all finished up. Unfortunately, we do have a side that is open, which I don't typically like to make uh, these kind of buildings first, ones that use another building's wall for its interior wall on one side. But since it was already kind of lined up, yeah, I figured, might as well go ahead and get it done. So for this little corner building, I'll probably end up making it a little bit taller than this one so that it does cover up the entire wall right here. But For the most part, pretty happy with it. I was at one point going to make it a little bit taller, but again, kind of like with talking about why I moved some of these townhouses over here. Um, Wanted to make sure the view of the greenhouse was relatively visible from these angles. So if this was another floor higher than what it already is, it pretty much be covering the whole thing, especially, depending on how tall this one is too. Um, yeah, they'd cover up most of the view of the greenhouse from these angles. But for the time being, I think it works, and I'm really happy with how both of these came out. I really like the colors. I like the designs. That came out pretty nice. So I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching the video, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.